There's study after study after study showing that children need both biological parents. Children need the mother to learn how to process their internal world. Compassion, nurturing, forgiveness, creativity, intuition, all right brain, all feminine. Women also have more mirror neurons to do that emotional work with the child. The woman's nervous system is far more robust. So if you have two men at home, they don't have the natural instinct, the nervous system, the mirror neurons to do this process with the child, and the child doesn't learn how to regulate their emotions. And they have a maternal wound. It's a primal wound on the child. When we put adults' desire for children, even though they are physiologically incapable of having children, then we're denying the child's need for both biological parents to be in their life. It's a need. The woman teaches inside work, the man teaches outside work. And that can't be replicated. Like, this whole idea that men can be women and women can be men is just false. So we need to stop pretending like that's true for a convenient political tool. It's not true. It's like asking an echo chamber, are we right? Yeah, we're right. We're all right. Yeah, we're good. We're better than everybody else. It's an echo chamber. That is not objective reality. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing here and put the link below because we're going to get to the politics, like you said, in a second. I mean, how many news reports are we seeing now in January, February of 2026 that teachers are taking the kids, even in elementary school, out to protest ICE? Do adults have a right to children, or do children have a right to adults? That's an interesting question. We'll continue to explore. But let me do the video with Dr. Gabor Mate because he does such a great job of showing, and he uses addiction as the challenge of illustrating why it's important for children to have both healthy attachment and a healthy authenticity. And when they can't have both, then this is where we run into challenges with raising children who have a secure attachment to self. So let me pull up his video now. It's very nicely illustrated by After School. Love that. Political activism could be anything, right? We're going to see a video in a second after this one about how a teacher is taking elementary students out to protest ICE. Parents all agree to that? Why is that the teacher's decision? Why is that part of going to school, as if children are supposed to go out there and engage in politics? I think it's in Australia, they're looking at lowering the voting age to 16. Why would they do that? They're only 6, they're not even adults yet. So, do adults have a right to children, or do children have a right to adults in a healthy society? Which way does it go? Like I said, I don't know if it's 80 or 90% of men in jail did not have a father figure in the home. There it is, right? The problem is a choice. Addiction, swap that out with any, they could have killed someone, they could have stolen something, they could have any kind of, inappropriate behavior and gotten, arrested for it. Why are they doing that? Why do they do that and not others? Oh, the home. It all starts in the home. It all starts with the family. This is why there's study after study showing that a healthy nuclear family is the bedrock of a stable society. You lose the nuclear family, which in a lot of ways we have in America, in the West. We have population collapse, divorce, kids born out of wedlock like 60% of the time, where they're 11 times more likely to be abused. 40 to 60% of kids, depending on the study, do not have a secure attachment to self, meaning they're mentally ill. About the same number of adults as well. This is what happens when we put money and convenience over health and well-being. Convenience. Oh, surrogacy. IVF. I can have a kid. Oh, IVF. Oh, I'm a single woman and I want a kid because I don't want to be lonely. So now the kid already has a job, right? Which is adults have rights to kids. So let me go to a sperm bank. No father. And children bond with the mother. Women are physiologically designed to bond with infants with our more robust nervous system, our extra mirror neurons. We're the emotional center. This is how we teach them how to have a secure attachment to themselves. It starts with the mother and the inside work, with the nurturing and the compassion, the right brain, the feminine. Lose this and then that comes all the mental illness and all the other challenges.